There's a story out of Allentown, Pennsylvania. This happened a couple months ago, and I never heard this story, but check this out.
Dozens of folks voiced outrage in front of Allentown City Hall today. This is an investigation that is continuing into an item resembling a noose that was reportedly found on a city employee's desk. And our Nikki Dementri is got the latest now. She's in Lehigh County with reaction from the city and community leaders about this investigation.
This is awful.
When Black lives are under attack, what do we do?
A call for action and fight for change.
We will not be silenced.
Community members and leaders made their voices heard in front of Allentown City Hall Monday afternoon.
Just to think that...
Can you pause it? Okay, no one is going to silence someone saying there's a noose on a desk. That's never going to happen. So I don't know why the guy's saying, we will not be silenced.
Yeah.
Anyway, so these protests break out. Anyway, go ahead.
Think that people have to go to work in fear for their lives.
Since Friday, Allentown police continue to investigate an item resembling a noose found on a city employee's desk.
This egregious act is not just an affront to one individual, but it is an attack on the entire community.
Several spoke during a rally, calling for transparency, prevention, and an immediate federal investigation among a list of demands. This incident, community members note, is not the first racial discrimination issue City Hall has dealt with. Josie Lopez is a close friend of the victim.
They're always a community leader, always pushing for equality. They might be bruised right now, but they are not broken.
The victim is not being named due to safety concerns.
Our colleague was threatened. This was an act of terror. This was a hate crime.
Allentown police did not provide many new details Monday. Aside from calling out social media claims
this is
they
gotta
say
be dealt
are
with
false,
big time, right?
including that the victim's office was ransacked.
The investigation is ongoing and progress is being made. So as of right now, no, the FBI has not been contacted.
City spokesperson Genesis Ortega says the mayor's office has confidence in Allentown police and asks anyone with information to come forward.
The city of Allentown is committed to making sure that every employee enjoys a respectful workplace.
Community leaders are asking the public to attend a council meeting Wednesday night in a show of solidarity. In Allentown, Nikki Dementri, CBS News, Philadelphia.
Wow, this is horrible.
That's a big deal there.
This is terrible.
Someone should get in trouble for this.
Somebody got in big trouble. They said it's a threat. You can't feel safe going to work. Well, eventually, protests got so loud because they continued protesting. They demanded the FBI, and the FBI was called in. There were some problems with the investigation, which the follow-up report we'll get into here.
It was all a lie. That is according to police. An Allentown city worker claimed that she found a rope tied like a noose on her desk at work. It sparked an FBI investigation as people wondered if this was a hate crime. Fake! Now investigators say the worker staged the whole thing. Police say it took intricate DNA testing to solve this case in their minds. Good afternoon to you, everyone. We're also streaming live on CBS News Philadelphia. I'm Natasha Brown.
And I'm Siafa Lewis. Allentown police detailed exactly how they determined that this reported crime wasn't a crime after all. CBS News Philadelphia's Dan Snyder is in Allentown this afternoon for us, where charges were just announced. Good afternoon, Dan.
It's a misdemeanor.
Siafa, Natasha, good afternoon. And yes, a shocking turn in this case that brought protests and demand for change to Allentown. Police now saying they believe the woman that found that noose actually put it on her own desk.
Oh, my God.
This item, resembling a noose,
I'm beginning to think white people are allergic to nooses.
Was reportedly found on a city worker's desk in January. On Monday, police say they believe the person who found it put it there.
LaTarsha Brown was charged with tampering with or fabricating physical evidence, a misdemeanor of the second degree, and false reports to law enforcement.
LaTarsha Brown, a worker in the city's Department of Community and Economic Development, reported finding the noose on January 10th. Allentown police say they reviewed surveillance video and access records, interviewed other city employees, and asked for their DNA.
Every employee agreed, except for Ms. Brown.
Police also say Brown was initially cooperative.
Oh, my God.
Okay, when this happened, nobody really said anything. But after they found out who put the noose there, a lot of city employees said, this is fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
I had to give my DNA. If I didn't give my DNA, I was under heavy scrutiny. And, I mean, that's pretty fucked up.
And here the victim the whole time is the one person who won't give their DNA. I wonder why.
She also asked them to cancel the investigation.
Well, yeah, I'm sure as soon as the FBI got involved.
What a fucking liar. People like this need to go down.
Well, she's cooked. I mean, I'm sure she lost her
Jussie
gig.
Smollett.
She lost her job.
Yeah.
It took a while, but she lost her job, and she also got hit with a misdemeanor. Like, that's really only a misdemeanor after all that. Shouldn't you have to reimburse for all this shit?
Yeah.
Anyway, there's just a little bit more, I think.
Operative with the investigation, but later asked it be discontinued. In late January, police say they obtained a warrant for Brown's DNA and submitted it to a state police lab for testing. 2 weeks ago, those results came back.
Ms. Brown's DNA matched a DNA profile obtained from the swabs of both the outer surface and inner knotted portion of the noose after it was taken apart.
Way to go.
As for the why, police aren't saying.
At this point, we're not going to discuss that.
The incident led to protests and demand for change at City Hall. Josie Lopez, a friend of Brown's who helped organize the rally, claims Brown has faced discrimination and retaliation in the past and is adamant she's innocent.
Okay.
In a statement, she said in part, quote, "This is not just an attack on Latarsha. This is a warning to anyone in Allentown who dares stand up against injustice. This is a smear campaign. This is retaliation."
You were duped.
Nice
but
try,
Mayor
lady.
Matt Turk believes the incident has helped bring the conversation over inclusion to the forefront at City Hall.
Do your employees feel that way?
Conversations in City Hall about what it means to be inclusive, about what it means to respect each other's employment.
Oh my God, are you soft?
And that will continue.
That was really funny. The mayor says, we're going to continue these conversations. Like, you fucking sap. You realize how pissed your fucking employees are? I mean, once she was busted, they were pissed. In the meantime, they just acted like, oh, yeah, well, we got to find out. Here's my DNA.
When's the last time the white guy got caught with the noose, by the way? It wasn't at NASCAR because that was a pull string. It wasn't Jussie Smollett because that was fake.
I would think after Jussie Smollett, but people want to be a victim so bad.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's such a winning position. But and then that one woman says, "Oh, but she's been a victim of this stuff before, so there's that." Anyway, yeah, she did lose her job. It didn't sound like the punishment was that severe, though. Although, I mean, she'll be on the internet for a long time, I suspect.